Welcome to my channel, About Time Scrapbooking. I have made a scrapbooking layout here using some Stampin' Up products, Cute as a Bug. And I wanted to finish off this layout and I wanted to show you what it looked like. This is a 2-page 12 by 12 scrapbooking layout. I made this tree on my Cricut. I'll show it to you this way because at one time it was one complete tree, as you can see. And I didn't want the tree in the middle of the layout, although this is really cute. I wanted the tree on the outside edges. So I glued it to one outside edge, this one, and then I cut it off. Let me see if I can back up so you can see more of this. Hold on, let me make a slight adjustment. I think that's better. Now you pull this down a little bit. Yeah, oh yeah, that's definitely better. So, as I said, I made this tree 11 inches. It took 2 colors of brown. It asked for 5 colors of green. I didn't have 5 colors of green, so I just did the 3 colors. I did a dark green, a medium green, and then kind of like a lime green. So there's a couple layers that I just didn't even cut. I just skipped those. So, as I said, I glued it on. I cut off the other side and then decided to put it on the right side of the layout. I cut my clouds in Design Space also, and this grass. And you'll notice the grass is 2 different sizes, but I'm okay with that. I mistakenly did not save the grass, so I couldn't recut. I didn't want to take the time. Could I have? Yes, I didn't want to take the time, so I didn't. I did ink the edges of the grass. I also inked the clouds a little bit with Stampin' Up color, basic beige. I just took my stamp pad and this little, no, I didn't. I did not use that. That's a lie. I'm so sorry. I used one of these, a brush. And I just hit them here and there just to give them a little dimension. I like the clouds with the stitching. So I did that. Now, I have a title I'm going to put on in a minute, and I wanted to talk to you about this matte, double matte 4x6 pictures. I saw this on a scrap. I've been scrapbooking for many, many years, over 25 years, and I either have never seen this before or I didn't remember seeing it, but I thought it was a great idea. So these blue pieces are, I'm going to tell you the dimensions, the measurements, just right here. The blue pieces are 4 1/8 by, probably, 6 1/8. I like a skinny border. So this is not the picture I'm going to use on this, but I wanted to show you how it would work, how it would look, okay? And that is not how I want it to look. You know what? I don't think that's a full size picture. Hold on. Let me get one. Let me get the picture. That is 4x6. Yeah, right there. No, not right there. Oh, my Lord. I'm so sorry. All right, not the point. I know that a picture will fit. Maybe this is... there we go. There we go. Yep. I cropped that one. So here's a picture that's 4x6. And you can see it has a... I just love the border on that. It's just the right size. If you want it to be a 1/4 of an inch border, then you would make this piece 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. Then what I did is I put both of these mats on this white piece of paper, as you can see. And this white piece of paper measures 6 1/4 by 8 1/2 by 6 1/4. And I'm gonna put this one here, and then I'm gonna make another one and put it right here. Okay, let's get down to the bottom of the page. I've already put some ants on dimensionals. Stampin' Up! Has mini dimensionals and the full-size dimensionals. These required mini dimensionals. And also over here, I put the Lily of the Valley and a little bug. And I die cut these directly out of the paper. The paper, it is literally as cute as a bug. Not this paper. This is paper that comes in the pack with the paper that I die cut. I die cut a different paper. Let me just pull them all right out here so we can see what we're doing here. It is wicked cute. I mean, I just love it. So we've got, you get 2 of each in the paper pack. This with a backing of some quilting. We've got this beautiful grapes and bees and strawberries. I guess they're blackberries, not grapes. That would be, yeah. And then the back of this also has a quilting page. This is the paper that comes in the paper pack, so it tells you, keeps it strong. Here's cute little, you could do a little scene. You could put some of these animals on there. And the back, of course, is I mean, isn't that the best? Huh? This is the paper that the dies, some of the dies, half of the dies work with. And these, as you might recognize some of these images, they cut them out perfectly. So that's the paper that I cut the images, the little bugs out of. This is the back of that. Really, really cute. And then this one is a scene page. You can cut these out individually, make a card out of them, make a scrapbook embellishment. And here's the back of that. Really cute, really useful, non-directional. And then this cute little page. Little guy playing the flute. These two going off to a dance together. These two having tea. Isn't that cute? Oh, sorry. Oh, my word. I just love it. Okay, so I already attached these. This little guy with a watering can. Also part of the suite comes these ladybugs and what I think they look like water droplets. So I'm going to have them come out of the watering can and drip right down on this guy's head. I'm going to start off with the big one. If I can lift it. Oh, there we go. Lift it up. And just slide it off. There. And another big one. These are not very high. So if you were going to put them on a card or something, I think you'd be fine for postage. You wouldn't need extra postage. And they're pretty hard. I mean, they're not squishy. And then I'm going to do a couple the little ones. You get 3 rows of the big ones and 2 rows of the little ones. There we go. Come on, you. Get off of there. Yeah, sure. Easier said than done, right? There. Isn't that cute? And the ladybugs are also cute. So let's take a minute and put a few ladybugs on here. These are a little bigger, so they're a little easier. See what they kind of want. Where my sorry. Be can't see that very good. I'm not good at this stuff, but that's okay. We're getting there. We're getting better. There's a ladybug. And then there's going to be one over here by the ants. There's one. Okay. Now, all right, we're going to do the other side too, but let's get this side done first. So I have a title, and I decided to go with the dark medium blue, I guess you would call it, because I have the dark blue as the picture embellishment, picture mats. Oh my Lord, I can't get them up. There, cute. As a bug. Now, I'm not sure. You can't even see that. I'm okay. Sorry. There we go. Wrong way. This way. So I think I'm going to put the bug over there. And I'm going to put the A over here. And then I'll just bring these closer. Now, you've got a couple choices for adhering these little tiny components. One, what I'm going to do is use this. This is my precision glue press by My Sweet Petunia, and it's got a, I don't know, a handle on it, and you can squeeze the handle and glue comes out. And then the base, I'll show you the base. Let me put this down. This glue does dry clear, so don't worry about those bleeding over. Here's the base to it. This little red thing down inside, when you put your press down, the tip lands on that red little plunger piece. You can see how it's moving back and forth, and then stops all the glue from, you know, leaking out. I really like it. It's oh, and this little piece holds your cover so you don't lose it. You know how our scrapbookers are always losing stuff. I mean, I shouldn't say that for everybody, but for me, yeah, I can lose 5 things and not even have moved anywhere. So it's My Sweet Petunia, and I will try to link it down below. It comes with 2 glue bottles. One is full and one is empty, so you can put your own glue in it. So now let's talk about straight. That's one reason why I use liquid glue. I have not adhered this mat down yet, so I am going to line this side up with the paper and use this as a guide to put down my letters. I didn't do too bad with my C and my U. There, okay. So I'm going to use this to keep my letters in line so I don't go uphill or downhill. Okay. Just a little tip. My T's a little, yep. I die cut these letters out of dies, metal dies. And I believe they were made by Diamond Press. I've had them probably 5 years. So they probably don't still have them, but you can cut your letters on your Cricut. You can, whoops, too close. Too close. There. You can get your own dies. You can use stickers. You can write it if you want. Need a little bit on the top. This is Nouveau glue that comes with the precision glue press. And it's right here, Nouveau Deluxe Adhesive with My Sweet Petunia. So they're two separate companies, but it's good glue. Yeah, I like it. Oops. Picking up items from the other side that we're going to do next. As soon as I get these on here. Hold that down for a second. Stay, stay. Okay. Oh, that's not staying. The S is being very uncooperative. Guess I didn't put enough glue on. There we go. Stay there. And there we go. That's okay. So that page, other than this mat, is done. I'm going to use it to do my lettering on the other side. So let me just scoot this off. Let me bring this over into view. And we might as well finish the title. So again, well, I'm going to line these up. So I'll put that right there. Don't move it. Okay. And put your glue on your letter. Sometimes it's easy to grab these with your tweezers. If you don't have reverse tweezers, you need reverse tweezers. I'll show you some. Reverse tweezers because you squeeze to open the tweezer. The tweezer, yeah. You squeeze to open the tweezer. Here they are. I put a little, I got this, I don't remember, off of something. And I said, I'm going to put that on my tweezer so you squeeze it, and that's what opens the tweezer. So you would pick up your letter, grab it with your tweezer, flip it over, and then hit it with some of your glue. Put it where you want it. Hold it down for a second. There you go. Same thing. And there's that. There. I like that these letters are not all exactly the same size, so you don't have to be quite so particular with them. Oh, I don't think I mentioned, but it is Sunday, January 10th, 2026. I think it's important to say the date, so if somebody's watching this, they know, give some frame of reference. All right, so there's my title. Cute as a bug. Now I can put that off to the side. Bring this over, and let's focus on the bottom. We've got some little cuties here that I chose to put on the bottom. On this side, this guy's reading a book. This one's picking flowers. And then I'm going to put flowers in between them. There. So these little dimensionals, pop dots, whatever you want to call them. Put them on. Some people put them, like, cover the whole back of their item. Well, fine, whatever, you do you. I usually just try to do enough to get the job done. And then take off the backings, and those will stay around till forever, because they do. And this guy's going to be standing on the tree trunk. And then a little thing of flowers. I will have links down below to these products. If you choose to purchase them, you can use I have an online store with Stampin' Up. And I would love it if you bought them, because I just think they are wicked cute. Also, please, if you like the video, please like it. Click the like button. Leave a comment if you want to. And subscribe. Subscribing is free. And if you subscribe and then hit the little bell, it will notify you when I post another video. So that's kind of neat. And there's no money. There's no nothing else. It's just you might find somebody that you really like to watch, and then it's a lot easier to hit subscribe than to search them up there. What was the name of that woman? What was her, you know, or man or whatever, you know. Also, when you subscribe, I believe YouTube uses that information of what you're subscribed to offer other ideas of videos that you might want to watch. So, okay, let me get these off of here. There. I'm just putting them off to the side. My trash is down under, and I don't want to reach down there. I'll get them, though, eventually. There. Okay. He's listening to this guy reading a book. All right, here's my little ladybugs. I don't need any water droplets on this one, but I do need a few ladybugs. And these are ladybugs. They're not Japanese beetles. Let's put a ladybug over here. There. So that is my scrapbooking layout. Please let me know if you have any questions. And I hope that you have a scrappy day. All right, everybody. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.